The story opens with a narration explaining events that took place in Britain, 740 AD. The powerful wizard Merlin has 3 apprentices, Balthazar, Veronica, and Horvath. Merlin entrusts them with his magical knowledge and casts spells to ensure they do not age. However, Horvath betrays Merlin and aligns with the sorceress Morgana. Balthazar and Veronica arrive at Merlin's stronghold to discover the betrayal. Morgana, with Horvath's help, overpowers and fatally wounds Merlin, attempting to steal a spell from Merlin's book that would allow her to resurrect dead sorcerers and rule the world. Commentary. This scene sets the stage for the entire movie, introducing the primary conflict and key characters. The betrayal of Merlin by Horvath establishes the theme of loyalty and treachery. As Morgana attempts to steal the spell, Veronica uses a spell to absorb Morgana's soul into her own body. Balthazar, to save Veronica, traps her and Morgana in the Grimhold, a nesting doll. Merlin, before dying, instructs Balthazar to find the Prime Merlinian, the only one who can defeat Morgana. Balthazar begins his search, capturing evil sorcerers and sealing them within layers of the Grimhold. Commentary. This scene highlights the sacrifice and desperation in Balthazar and Veronica's actions to stop Morgana. It also introduces the Grimhold as a crucial artifact and sets Balthazar on his centuries-long quest. In the year 2000, young Dave Studler, a 10-year-old boy, is on a school field trip in New York City. During the trip, he writes a note to his crush, Becky. The note gets blown away, leading him into an antique store where he meets Balthazar. Balthazar recognizes Dave as the Prime Merlinian when Merlin's dragon springs to life and wraps around Dave's finger. Commentary. This scene introduces Dave, the protagonist, and sets up his connection to Balthazar and the larger magical world. It marks the beginning of Dave's journey from an ordinary boy to a powerful sorcerer. Balthazar instructs Dave to stay put, but curious Dave accidentally releases Horvath from the Grimhold. Horvath demands the Grimhold from Dave, leading to a battle between Balthazar and Horvath. Dave escapes, and Balthazar and Horvath are trapped in an urn for 10 years. Commentary. This scene adds tension and urgency, showing the dangers of the magical world. It also establishes Horvath as a persistent antagonist and sets up the future conflict. 10 years later, Dave is a physics student at NYU. He prefers to work alone on his Tesla coil experiments. His life is disrupted when Horvath emerges from the urn and begins searching for the Grimhold. Horvath's spell sends wolves after Dave, but Balthazar arrives in time to save him. Commentary. This scene shows Dave's growth and current state, highlighting his intelligence and introversion. The re-emergence of Horvath reignites the central conflict and reintroduces Balthazar as Dave's mentor and protector. Balthazar convinces Dave to train as a sorcerer. Dave reluctantly agrees, and Balthazar begins teaching him basic spells. They locate the Grimhold in Chinatown, where Balthazar battles Horvath disguised as an elderly shopkeeper, and Dave faces his first magical duel against Sunloke. Commentary. This scene initiates Dave's training and his reluctant acceptance of his destiny. It also introduces the concept of magical duels and showcases Balthazar's and Dave's growing partnership. Dave shows Balthazar his lab, where they set up a Merlin circle for training. Dave learns about the importance of the ring and begins practicing magic. Balthazar emphasizes the significance of the Prime Merlinian and the responsibility Dave holds. Commentary. This scene deepens the mentor-student relationship between Balthazar and Dave. It also underscores the importance of the Merlin circle and the ring in focusing magical energy. Horvath seeks an apprentice and finds Drake Stone, a flamboyant illusionist and true sorcerer. They team up, and Horvath reveals the location for the Rising, the ritual to resurrect Morgana. Commentary. This scene introduces a new ally for Horvath, increasing the stakes for Balthazar and Dave. It also clarifies Horvath's ultimate goal of resurrecting Morgana. Dave reconnects with Becky and impresses her with his Tesla coil experiment. They grow closer, and Dave's confidence builds. In a restroom, Dave is confronted by Horvath and Drake, who attack Dave, leading to another rescue by Balthazar. Commentary. This scene explores Dave's personal life and his romantic interest in Becky. It also shows the constant threat posed by Horvath and Drake, reinforcing the danger surrounding Dave. Balthazar reveals the truth about Veronica, Morgana, and Horvath's betrayal. Dave learns about the inner layer of the Grimhold containing Morgana and the significance of his role. He initially rejects the responsibility but ultimately decides to continue training. Commentary. This scene provides crucial backstory and motivation for Balthazar. It also solidifies Dave's commitment to his destiny, despite his initial reluctance. Horvath uses a parasite spell to drain Drake's energy, cracking the second-to-last layer of the Grimhold and releasing Abigail Williams. He then uses the same spell on Abigail, furthering his plan to resurrect Morgana. Commentary. This scene showcases Horvath's ruthlessness and determination. The parasite spell adds a new layer of danger, emphasizing Horvath's growing power. Horvath sends Abigail to kidnap Becky, using her as leverage against Dave. Dave and Balthazar track Horvath to Drake's pad, where Dave is forced to surrender his ring and the Grimhold to save Becky. Balthazar reassures Dave that he made the right choice, and they prepare for the final confrontation. Commentary. This scene raises the emotional stakes by involving Becky directly in the conflict. It also tests Dave's loyalty and commitment, showing his willingness to sacrifice for those he cares about. Balthazar head to Battery Park, where Morgana begins the ritual to resurrect dead sorcerers. Dave and Becky collaborate to disrupt Morgana's spell, with Becky disabling the satellite dishes used in the ritual. Dave and Balthazar battle Horvath and Morgana. Commentary. This scene builds up to the climax, highlighting teamwork and strategy. It shows Dave's growth as a sorcerer and his ability to think on his feet. Despite the initial disruption, Morgana's spell continues. Dave uses his newly honed abilities to confront Morgana, ultimately destroying her with a combination of electrical pulses and plasma balls. Balthazar is revived by Dave using electrical energy. Commentary. This climactic scene showcases Dave's mastery of magic and his fulfillment of his destiny as the Prime Merlinian. It also emphasizes the power of perseverance and teamwork. With Morgana defeated, Balthazar and Veronica reunite. Dave and Becky embrace, solidifying their relationship. Dave uses magic to summon a steel eagle, and they fly off to celebrate their victory. Commentary. The final scene provides closure to the main characters' arcs. Balthazar and Veronica's reunion adds a heartfelt resolution, while Dave's relationship with Becky is solidified. The ending emphasizes the theme of using one's gifts for good. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more content.